All right. What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. It is Nagy on Sports. You do not need to adjust your televisions. That's the brand new Nagy on Sports Dome here that the Cleveland Browns play their home games in. We decided to build it because why the heck not? Kit and I are both on Team Build the Dome. We're playing into the future anyway, so you are not mistaking it. This is a home game, and the Browns looking good in their sweet new dome. Get to see Caleb Williams on the other side in the #1 overall draft pick, coached by Dan Quinn. Kit, how are we doing today?
Doing great. Yeah, the dome looking sweet. I like it. Certainly would be really fun to have one of those to play home games in, and for all the reasons we've talked about here on the channel, there's so many of them really. But a big game here. Commanders coming to town, and the Browns looking to take care of business and try to start out with a 3-0 record, which would be huge here in our sim season.
Yes, as we have seen, the schedule gets more difficult, certainly. So these are the winnable games at the beginning. You got to try to take care of business. All right, there he is, number 13. They traded up from number 3 in our sim draft to go get him. He's apparently 27 of 57 for 250 yards and an interception on the season is Caleb Williams, now the quarterback #1, reunited with his offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury for Dan Quinn's Washington Commanders. Little play action, swatted away on the first play of the game. They were trying to go for McLaurin and Emerson all over him.
Yeah, MJ just getting his hand in there at the catch point. That was nicely done. Just sneaking away, knocked that one loose.
Williams dump it quickly to the left side. That's Jahan Dotson. He'll fight forward for the first down. I thought the Browns were going to get him short of the line. But good fight there by Dotson for 12. And the first down of the day for the Commanders. Yes, Jonathan, we did. You can go back and watch. There's a whole draft recap video if you want to see where everybody ended up. Welcome in, Big Dog. Welcome in, Karen. Good to have you guys on with us this fine Saturday afternoon. Brian Robinson Jr., the starting running back, of course, after Antonio Gibson came over to our team in free agency, actually. Now he'll go over the middle. Caught, but then knocked out of his hands. That's the rookie tight end, McLaughlin from Arizona, and he couldn't hold on. 3rd and 3. It doesn't it look big? It looks good, doesn't it? Here's a quick throw, right side, knocked out of his hands again. JOK, and that'll force a punt.
Yeah, definitely a fan of it. We didn't know what it was going to look like when we started this whole thing, but certainly like it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've not played the new Madden, you can like relocate or just rebuild a stadium, and then you can do like basic outdoor stadium, basic hybrid stadium, basic sphere, but it looks pretty sweet with all the branding and stuff in it. All right, Browns forced the punt. Deshaun out onto the field. 2-0 as the starter this season. There's a look at his statistics: 646 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, and again that one interception that I 1,000% baited him into throwing in the last game. I do, Jonathan. I really like the hiring of James Laurinaitis as officially the linebackers coach and not just an assistant. And I think he's already proved it on the recruiting trail, and I think the guys like him, and I think that'll be another home run hire at a position coach for Ryan Day and company. I won't say anything, Big Dog, about anything. He's back to pass, though, on a 2nd and 8. Now he'll fire late to the right side, and that's allowing time for the defender to get in and shut the door. Jartavius Martin, the strong safety, now a 3rd and 8 for the Browns. Watson in the shotgun. Blitz coming. They feel it. He'll fire left side. Caught by Mike Evans, just a little bit behind him. He beat Benjamin St. Just for 21 yards and a first down, Browns. Just a teeny bit behind him on that post. Otherwise, maybe Evans is still running, but a first down nonetheless. Watson now in the shotgun. Back to pass. Firing it left side. Caught on the out route. Elijah Moore given 5. Again, if you haven't been on or didn't watch the previous 2 Sims all the way through, we are using a adaptation of the Bills playbook. So Ken Dorsey coming over. He was the Bills offensive coordinator a year ago. Option keeper, and then Watson runs away from the green grass. Why would he do that? There's tons of green grass to the right. Oh. Tackled by Emmanuel Forbes, second-year corner. Anyway, we're doing an adaptation of the Bills playbook, which was basically I took out all of the screen passes since we can't seem to run them at all. And so far, I think the offense has looked pretty good. If you imagine Watson sort of doing his best Josh Allen impression, other than that previous option keeper where he ran the wrong way and the Browns will punt. It looked like there was tons of field to the right side. I don't know why he felt the need to cut it back. Bojorquez angles this one out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Caleb Williams back out onto the field here. 11 minutes to go. Each team has had a possession. Each team has had a punt. Again, also, if this is the first one of the new season. Hey, Mitchell, welcome in. If this is the first one of the new season, you've seen offensive auditions. Obviously, Mike Evans was the big one. We also signed Antonio Gibson as a free agent running back. Traded Jed Wills and some picks for a first-round draft pick that we then used on Adonai Mitchell from Texas, but we haven't really seen Adonai Mitchell because of Mike Evans. Incomplete on this one. Also on offense, we picked up after cut day. He was a cut day casualty, Mike Gesicki, so he's tight end number 2. On the defensive side, re-signed Zadarius Smith, re-signed Taki, re-signed Mo Hurst and Shelby Harris. Also traded for Mike Hall Jr. out of Ohio State. High ceiling player in the middle, just felt like we needed a little bit more, so ended up trading Ika and a linebacker and some picks as well to get Mike Hall Jr. And I think that's it for the defensive additions on our particular team. Our second round pick was a middle linebacker. We haven't seen much of him. Oh, and Isaiah Simmons, I forgot. Middle linebacker free agent to take over for Anthony Walker. Lots and lots of speed. Nice play there by Zadarius Smith. So that kind of gets you caught up with where we are at. It's all good. Nothing like the American Airlines customer service callback. Here comes Robinson fighting his way on 2nd and 10. He'll pick up 8. All the way up to the 44. And Caleb Williams encouraging his teammates now. 3rd and 2. They're barking here in the dome. The Nagy Sports Dome. The NOS Dome. Up the pass. Quick throw left side. Hit at the line. They'll say he got it. Newsome on Jahan Dotson. And Dotson has the first down. Every time I say his name, I'm instantly transformed to Jurassic Park 1. Dotson, we got Dotson here. See, nobody cares. Williams, short throw over the middle, and this time the rookie tight end McLaughlin holds on for a gain of 4. No. Yep, there he is. Tanner McLaughlin, I believe is his name. Not first round pick. A rookie out of Arizona. Should have been picked by Emerson. He had 2 in week 1. And he should have had 1 last week. Then Denzel had 2 last week. So who's going to have 2 today for this Browns defense? 3rd and 6. The dome is a-rockin'. Williams fired right side, and the nuisance swats it away. You can see he's popped as a superstar over the offseason, and Dotson cannot complete the catch. Great play by Greg Newsome. And now a punt coming from Tress Way. 2 lefty punters in this one. Tress Way and, of course, Corey Bojorquez. And Way will bounce this one out of the end zone towards, well, I don't know, maybe that's the new dog pound. Maybe the dog pound's on the side. Who knows? Who knows where they stuck it? In the brand new dome here, Nagy Sports Dome. Watson climbs under center. The joke going a wing on a right. Up the middle, Chubb stuck immediately in the backfield. Jonathan Allen, Jamin Davis. Both Allen and Deron Payne anchor the middle of this defensive line in a big, big way. Daniil Hunter, you can see there top of the screen, picked up as their new pass rushing specialist in free agency. Oh, dropped by Evans. That would have been a first down. Benjamin St. Just over there in coverage. But they had a lot of holes, so Daniil Hunter's the biggest name. They also picked up Leonard Williams, who was formerly of the Giants and then Seahawks last year. How about the Chief for a first down? He beat Jamin Davis all the way to the 40-yard line. A big gainer and a first down. Browns. Hey, Don, welcome in. Welcome to the Nagy Sports Dome, the new home stadium for your Cleveland Browns. And they got the helmet in the middle, not the elf or something else. Or that cartoon dog. Watson's climbing under center, 6 minutes to go. He'll be back to pass. He'll fire left side. Caught by Evans. First down again. Took a shot in the back, but a first down across the midfield stripe for Mike Evans, who has had an incredible start to his Browns tenure. He has been over 8 catches and 150 yards and multiple touchdowns in his first couple of weeks. And Cooper to the right side saying, don't forget about me. Flag route to the 15, a 33-yard dart as he beats Steven Nelson, another free agent pickup. Look at this throw. That was like a no-look throw. He was looking to the left, and then Watson threw that thing to the right on a line. Now Ford lines up as a fullback. They'll go play action. Back corner of the end zone. Knocked away. Trying to go for the Chief, but Derek Forrest. Free safety in coverage there. Yeah, you're right, big dog. They have gone away from the run too much for my liking. Now here's Chubb. Left side. Beautiful hole to the 10, to the 5. 3rd and 1 for the Browns. They went to him, and he picked up a nice gain of 9. Right when we asked them to. Now he'll line up on the right hip of this 11 personnel. That's what Watson really likes. Quick throw left side. Incomplete. I'm going to make them go for it here because I think that they would, but I don't think that real Stefanski would. Jerome Ford lining up as the fullback, and he'll pick it up for a first down. Yeah, Don, I have no idea, to be honest, why they traded. I guess it was just that they weren't going to be able to resign either of them. They're both impending free agents. Now, Montez Sweat, of course, immediately signed a big extension with the Bears. Chase Young, I don't think has, so he'll be a free agent this season. But, yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. So instead, yeah, Danielle Hunter and Leonard Williams are the 2 guys that they spent their money on here in my virtual offseason. But certainly does beg the question, what do they think that they were doing? Watson back to pass. Right side. End zone. Touchdown, Amari Cooper. Into the end zone. The Browns strike first here at Naggion Sports Dome. The Browns score their first touchdown on their brand new Turf Dome Stadium. Probably not turf. We don't like turf. I'm going to say that it's the natural grass with the sweet grow lights.
You know they do the sweet grow lights for sure. Just got back in time for that awesome touchdown. Apologize for that. Had to take that to claim miles. Some, American, so great. That airlines there. But we got to take care of.
11th play, 79 yards.
Here we are, and yes, I do believe they would be full grass in a dome like this. Knowing them, they like to take care of their players, and having played both on grass and on turf, you never want to play on turf. Yes, you can run faster, but the injuries do stack up.
Yeah, I think I saw the NFLPA polled the players, and 90% of them said grass, please.
Yes. Yeah, they really do prefer grass. It's legit. The biggest part about it is because turf has no give. There's no give in turf. So when something starts to slide and starts to like in a natural grass, that actually helps protect you and your joints. Because the problem is if the turf won't give, then it's your ligaments that will give.
Correct. Yep. Welcome in, Terry, and welcome in, David. Yes, David is our new dad joke expert.
Yes.
Big dog. Maybe you haven't experienced the beauty of Mr. Van Ripper, but
that's right.
We're excited to have you guys both on.
It's glorious.
Would I trade Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce for Deshaun Watson? I don't know. Are they a package deal? What does that bring us other than notoriety and more security at the Naggion Sports Dome? Quick little throw right side. Williams has got his man. Tight end again. Tanner McLaughlin, rookie. Oh, excuse me. That's John Bates, the second tight end on the catch. So he beats Delpit to the right side, 18 yards, and a first down. Yeah, I don't know who it was. I didn't see who was attributed to it, but somebody said that the Browns should trade for Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody see this going around, this rumor that it's why would we trade a good quarterback for a bad quarterback?
One of those ex-GMs that thinks they are still finger on the pulse of what should happen in the NFL. One of those
ex-GMs. I wonder why you're an ex-GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was they should trade Watson and a second-round pick for Daniel Jones. And I was like,
no.
What? Why would they do that?
That would be terrible.
I mean,
I saw that too.
If they're truly just desperate to get out of the deal, but it's like Watson is not. You can't declare him bad and not good yet. Like I just don't. I'm so dumb. I think I just tweeted, why would they trade a good quarterback for a bad quarterback?
Right.
It makes no sense to me.
And a second round
First and
pick.
10 now,
like
somehow
somehow
at the end of the first quarter.
Like somehow Daniel Jones is more valuable than Deshaun Watson. What?
Well, and they gave him a stupid contract extension, so it's not like his deal is any better.
Right.
I think he's got like a $45 million cap hit too, so it's like I didn't get it at all.
No.
It made 0 sense.
Again, emphasis on
End of the first quarter.
XGM.
Look at that dome. Yes. Beautiful Nagy on Sports Dome here. Home of your Cleveland Browns. Whether or not it's in downtown or Brook Park, I'll let you decide on your own. As Robinson again, juke move. Delpit breaking a tackle and into the end zone. You're exactly right, big dog. He was killing us on that drive, and he ends it with a touchdown. Brian Robinson, first touchdown given up by the Browns in 5 quarters. If you remember that Week 2 game with the Raiders, they gave up only field goals in that one. That's a sweet-looking stadium.
It is a sweet-looking stadium.
Nice video board in the middle.
It looks so good. But no, I got to say, that was a very passive tackle. That was a very passive tackle attempt from Delpit. I don't expect that at all. He's a thumper back there. He's gonna lay the wood. He's not gonna come up there and like fall off a tackle like that he never really made good contact on. That was kind of lame.
Watson back to pass. Now he'll step up, taking off to the 25, to the 30. Slide, please. He does to the 41.
Hey.
First down, Browns give him 19. Right down the middle. And once again, he's on pace to be the leading rusher because we still don't quite hand it off.
It's a good question.
Quick
Does it
throw.
tell you that?
It is. I think it probably does in the fine print. But I don't remember. Let's just say like I don't know, what's the current Brown Stadium hold?
Well, a
60?
lot of the newer stadiums are actually intentionally smaller to give it more
less, yeah.
Yeah, to give it so like the 50 to 60 I think is maybe as many as 80, but not much more than that.
We'll say a nice even 50. How about that? And yes, you're right, Don. We've had some struggles with our defensive line. So far here.
Speed bump. Oh no.
Jerome Ford picks up for it.
Yeah, it might well be here, Don. That it's a little bit higher. It did look relatively large, so I agree it could be in that 75,000 range.
Antonio Gibson with his first carry, again coming over from these Commanders in free agency, sets up a 3rd and 3. Back to pass, he'll throw left side, open! Oh, he just kind of missed him. Elijah Moore was open. 4th and 3, I don't feel great about it, so I'm going to go ahead and let them kick the field goal here. Hopkins into the game from 47. Oh, they're going to run a fake! What was that? Oh no, they tried to run a little like fake to the Chief.
Madden heard you talking about not comfortable going for it, and sure enough, they're like, oh, we should go for this on a fake.
Oh, they tried a little pitch from DTR to the Chief, and he just lost 4 yards. And now give it right back to Robinson, and he's going to rumble, bumble, stumble. He's already 10 carries for 78 yards. I don't know why the other teams can always run really well against us. Like, Brian Robinson is not higher rated than Nick Chubb, nor is their offensive line.
No. Seems
Williams,
silly.
quick little throw, left side, caught by Terry McLaurin. And tackled for a first down, Terry McLaurin. Shifting of the play from Caleb Williams here in a pistol. He'll go fake it to Robinson. Good protection. He'll zip it right side. He had his man. And just a little bit too hot to handle for Terry McLaurin. He could not get over there. 2nd and 10. Williams. Ooh, the deep dig route and knocked away again. Ward was there. Newsom was there. And now it's 3rd and 10. Again, they traded their 1st, their 2nd, and a 5th round pick to move up from what was number 3 to number 1 to get Caleb Williams, and he'll be sacked by Dalvin Tomlinson. Like JOK was maybe in the vicinity as well, and Williams eats his first sack of the day from these demolition dogs.
Yeah, big sack there on 3rd down, forcing the punt back past midfield. A big swap of field position here, because a little harder to coffin corner this from this distance. So an opportunity for the Browns with some field position.
Fair catch called for and made by our undrafted rookie free agent kick and punt returner, Anaya Smith, Texas A&M Aggie. All right, 9:50 to go here. First half, 7-7 Browns here. This is a home game at our brand new Nagy on Sports Dome, which we chose to build. Right side throw, caught by the Chief for 5. Watson is 9 of 16 for a $123 to start this game. Clock keeps running. Back to pass again. Watson, right side, caught again by the Chief. Sort of pushed to the ground by Jartavius Martin, but Chief holds on, his 4th catch of the half. The Browns with another first down. Watson again. They have to take over and just hand the ball off a few times. Although that's sort of an extension of a handoff with Nick Chubb. 2nd and 5. We'll see if they can hand it off a few times. So you just got to stay balanced. Don, yeah, I'm trying to do about 1 a game right now. Or 1 a day. Sorry, 1 a game. 1 a day this weekend. So yeah, we'll probably do another one tomorrow. And then I'm off Monday for President's Day as well. So I'll probably do another one Monday as well. Get a good jump start on our sim season here. The 2024 sim season, in fact. 3rd and 5. Watson deep down the right side. Caught by Cooper. Took a shot from Nelson. Holds on to the football. First down, Browns at the 23.
Yeah, don't forget he's a number 1 receiver in his own right. And so having both him and Mike Evans can be a nasty combination. You cover one, double them up, and then the other one is going to make a move on you like that and take a nice chunk.
Yes. Little situational coach mode for me so I can run the football a few times. And run a little tempo so that they're not able to exploit it. First down, Chubb, and more to the 5. To the 6.
Plus, we need a X factor back for Nick Chubb, right? Get him into the end zone.
That's right. That's right, we do. Yeah, Big Dog, I'm not sure because it felt like a thing that I heard was that they started running a lot more after Dorsey got fired. Like Joe Brady remembered that James Cook was on their team, and that's what everybody was. Like Gibson maybe missed the hole here. But yeah, I think they run a fair amount. Chubb, the middle, stiff arm, 4th and goal from the 1. You know we're going for this.
Oh, definitely, no doubt.
But I don't like any of those play calls. There we go. Chubb into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. It was 6 straight runs from the 23-yard line just to try to prove to them that they can and should be running the football.
Yes, indeed.
And we did. And we did, Big Dog. We took care of you, buddy. We took care of you. Hopkins' kick is up. Is good. How about 12 plays, 77 yards, Took nearly 5 minutes to do it. Stefanski happy about it. With the situational coach mode, running is pretty decent. Passing is scary.
Here's putting it mildly.
Kick return from Jalen McMillan, one of those 3 very talented receivers from Washington last year with Polk and Romo Dunze. Jalen McMillan here as the kick returner for Washington, going from Washington to Washington.
I would go so far as to say
on the side of the country. Another huge. Go ahead.
I was going to say I would go so far as to say that passing is perhaps hazardous in coach mode.
Yes, no, yeah, for sure it is. Another 10-plus yard gain against this Browns defensive line. So adjustments may need to be made here. Blitz coming! Isaiah Simmons, ball's out! The Browns free it! It's picked up! I think it's Tomlinson who got it. And I think that's a strip sack from Simmons, his first big impact play as a member of this Browns defense.
And a great chance to get Chubb number 2.
And that ball is definitely out. Look at that, Smith, Tomlinson, and Miles. Dalvin does the correct thing, which is just to fall on it, resist the temptation for the scoop. Crazy things happen then. Nice turnover there for the Browns defense here with some momentum. Let's see if they can punch this one in. Play action. Watson. Wiggling, firing. End zone. Caught! Oh, he was just out of bounds. Cooper was wide open. Apparently just had the heels out of bounds. Whoop, RPO. Quick throw left side to Evans, and he can't quite break it, nor does DeJuan Jones get out there soon enough to help. 3rd and 6 coming up here now. 4th catch of the day for Evans. Watson motioning something to Elijah Moore on the right side. But he'll go to the left, and it's almost picked. Got to put more air under that if he wants the 6'5" Mike Evans to have a shot at it. Benjamin St. Juste undercuts it and probably should have picked it off. They're lucky to get this football back. And hopefully they'll just actually kick the field goal this time and not try the ridiculous fake that they tried on the last one. And it's up and it's good for Hopkins. It looks like it's got an A deck, a B deck, and a C deck of sorts, doesn't it? 17-7. Appreciate everybody being on, by the way. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. You guys are truly the best. If you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, you'll miss out on this 2024 sim season where we've done a virtual offseason, virtual draft, virtual free agency. Browns plugged some holes and shot for the moon a little bit based on some of your help on our Discord channel. We had some polls up there. So excited to bring this one to you. And again, trying to do about a game a day for right now. Get a good start to the season before my volleyball coaching season jumps into full flight and we have less time. 2nd and 4. Williams will give once again to Brian Robinson. He's just untouched for 10 yards. The Browns' defensive line is just getting blocked very aggressively. Yeah, David, I absolutely. I watched that movie every day when I got home from middle school. This time, Newsom, nope, just kidding. Broken tackle and another 10 yards, and he's over 100 here in just the first half on 13 carries, now down to the 2-minute warning. Newsom had him near the line of scrimmage, but Robinson running with aggression. Remember, he was in he got shot, right? He was like in an accident where he took a bullet wound and had to recover, I believe. Brian Robinson, big stiff arm again.
I think David was going for his childhood was in the late Jurassic. I think it was supposed to be a joke.
Oh, I should have known, David. I should have known it was just a joke. Pressure coming. Miles will get home. You got your sack just a little bit later, big dog. I'm not sure, Don. I really don't know, but it's been pretty effective. The 3 teams that have played against us. Nice catch near it, but they'll say his forward progress. Diami Brown short of the line on a 3rd and 14. in a really generous home cooking spot here at the Nos Dome.
Take it.
And that'll be Tress Way to punt this one away. We will take it. Indeed. 49 seconds. We do have all 3 timeouts, but we're on the 14, so we're getting the second half kick. I think I would probably just take knees here, but gosh. I didn't say anything. You can't blame this one on me.
That was just a bad throw. Unfortunately for Watson, just didn't put enough underneath it. Didn't see Forbes coming underneath the route. Just posted up on Moore, and he was trying to get it over his head and didn't get enough air under it. Bad throw. And the Commanders with a great opportunity.
I should have forced him to just take a knee, I guess. Williams, will they make us pay? Oh, Denzel was in his hands. He almost got it right back. Ugh. 41 seconds. Williams quickly over the middle, caught by a falling down receiver. They'll call timeout there first. 38 seconds. The Dogs barking loudly. Maybe this is the dog pound then. It does feel louder. Right side. This time Denzel does get it at the goal line. What a play by the Warden.
Warden's got a shot at an X Factor too in this game. I believe if he gets one more pick, he'll have it.
And I'm not letting anything dumb happen. I am handing the football off. Except, I don't know if it'll read option without. I guess it will. It's like, there is no need here to do anything else but get this thing to halftime. And triple zeros is where we get to 17-7. There's Dan Quinn, or at least the guy who looked the closest to Dan Quinn. Middle-aged white guy with not very much hair. 17-7 here. Look at that dome. Oh, that's beautiful. At the Nagy on Sports Dome here in Cleveland, Ohio. We should just defend the inside run. Maybe that's all it needs. All right. Situational coach mode over. Nos Dome. That's right, baby. You heard it here first. We just need a few more subscribers, and then Kit and I could buy the naming rights to the stadium.
Just a few.
Yeah, like a few million more. So tell your friends. If you want the Nos Dome for real. There's another quick RPO. And Evans can't break the tackle. St. Just has done a pretty good job on him today. Former Minnesota Golden Gopher. Is my band doing? Sure, we can. Once my legs stop being broken and I can play gigs again. Watson throws it left side. I think it was more down there, but that thing went into the bench. And now it's 3rd and 8. Why don't we just throwing the whole time? I guess the last pass was an RPO in their defense. How about a first down? Moore got it just past the stick. Exactly what you want him to do. His 3rd catch of the day and a first down, Browns. Tackled by Josie Jewell, another free agent. They had one linebacker on the roster after the season was over, and that was Jamin Davis. So they had a lot of holes to fill. They needed 4 defensive tackles. They needed 4 linebackers. First down throw to the Chief. Up to the 47. David Njoku.
That was a really nice throw just over the outside shoulder and able to drop it in a bucket for the Chief. Really well done, getting an extra step on the defender in the process too.
Stretch it to the left side with Ford. Even just a 3-yard gain works for me. More, please. Watson Firing it. Could have been picked again. Jamin Davis, surprised it hit him in the 5 and the 2. The Chief kind of cut in. Watson maybe thought he was going to cut out. Again, lucky to get this football back on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there on which route they were going to on the stem.
And could not bring it in. Good hit by Steven Nilsson. Thought Cooper was going to be able to bring it in, but he could not, and that will force a, hey, at least they're punting from the 45. And no ridiculous field goals. Bojorquez kind of shanks it, though, out of bounds to 23. Not a good punt for Bojorquez. They're not really able to pin them deep. 17-7, first drive here of the second half. Miles is in the zone. That's fun. Looks like a 3-down lineman set. They're going to try to run it up the middle. Brian Robinson, and he breaks more tackles, but goes down. After a gain of just 2, Cam Mitchell was in there. Isaiah Simmons was in there. Dos Unos. Here's Robinson again. Good tackle by Cam Mitchell. So back-to-back dime packages for the Browns. Sets up a 3rd and 4 now. Let's see if the Browns can get off the field here to start the second half. Williams back to pass against the 4-man rush. He'll go over the middle, and it's almost picked again by Ward. That might have been it. 4th and 4, punt upcoming. Again, also just a reminder, if you've yet to join us on our Discord channel, you can do that. There is an invite link in the description of this and any of our other videos. Basically, just the best thing about being on Discord is finding out in advance of when we're going to sim, whether that's by 10 minutes or 2 hours or 5 days. But it's the best opportunity for you to find out exactly when we're going to go live. We also chat other Browns things between sims as well. Trips to the right side now for Watson. Back to pass. Firing it left side. Had a man diving out of bounds. I don't think he would have had a chance. Just need to calm down here. What are we doing here, Ken Dorsey? Another throw. 2nd and 10. Spinning in the pocket. Dumping it quickly to Elijah Moore. 3rd and 4 for the Browns. 32 pass attempts for Watson. Just feels like too much to start the second half.
Yeah, it certainly is too much. But fortunate on that one to make up much easier 3rd and 4 here, catching about half of what they needed on that throw.
Over the middle, caught it. Antonio Gibson almost runs back behind the line and was able to get it for a first down. That's what we envisioned when we signed Antonio Gibson. Again, several of you are big proponents of that as well. And he's got the first down, and I'm going to force him to run a few run plays. I think Mike Evans was a 4-3 guy. Like, he's a freak. He's crazy fast. But I don't know that for a fact. But I know that's part of what made Mike Evans so, because he was 6'5" and crazy fast, like kind of like Calvin Johnson. He didn't run the 40 in somebody else's shoes like Calvin Johnson did, but it's a famous story from the Combine, of course.
He's a 4.53, apparently.
Oh, well, I lied. Option, Chubb, breaking tackles, first down. Hey, see what happens when we run the football? Good things can happen. So I'm going to make you keep doing it. Chubb to the right side. Couldn't quite get through the hole. He just looks a touch slow through the hole still. Again, took a nerf from 99 down to 94, of course. Lost his X factor, now just a superstar. Can get it back, but he needs a monster day, which is sort of why I'm kind of forcing him to run the football. How about this run to the left side and a stiff arm for a first down? Good things happen when you run Nick Chubb.
That's right. It's good to have him actually doing it because you're forcing him to do it, but certainly helps a lot. Opens up the game plan and allows for a lot more and a more dynamic offense.
Yes, it does. Left side throw for the end zone, and Evans was the intended target. Shot play there. Incomplete.
Yeah, a little pushing and shoveling going on downfield, but not called in this case.
Always pushing and shoving. Gibson tries the left side. He'll pick up 6 for Antonio Gibson. .650 on the clock. Again, still some situational coach mode so that they hand the football off, and on a 3rd and 4, they convert with 8 yards.
Hey.
See how it can be done, Madden?
Yeah, do some of this.
Do you see how it can be done, Madden? Statue sack coming.
Statue sack.
I didn't think that I bumped the button. It's so darn sensitive. For those who are unfamiliar, that's what coach mode is, where it's supposed to just, if you don't touch it after being snapped, then they operate as though it's in full sim mode. So I'm going to go out of it now because I can't trust myself on 3rd and 16 that it won't screw up. Back to pass. Stepping up. Whoop! Hit as he throws. He actually had the Chief open. It looked like he kind of bumped into Conklin. I thought he was also going to maybe run for the first down. Instead, he sort of wobbly throws the football after being contacted, and it just goes incomplete. That was a funny-looking play. Here's Hopkins from 50, and it's good.
That was very, very awkward. He was off balance after taking the hit from Conklin unintentionally, and then he's kind of leaning backwards, stumbling a bit, trying to throw it downfield, didn't have the power behind it. And it's fortunate it wasn't an interception, allowing for a field goal at least, but that's not what you want to have happen, especially for the fact that he probably should have just kept running.
Yeah, well, maybe he felt himself like slipping or something and didn't want to lose the yardage. All right, here's Caleb Williams. Here's Brian Robinson. Browns certainly have stuffed him a little better here. Well, he's going to fall forward for 5, as I say that. Okoronkwo making the tackle. He has been by far their best player on offense. Over 100 yards in the first half. Of course, now you're going to have to make Caleb Williams beat you, and he's going to find an open receiver. That's his rookie tight end, Tanner McLaughlin, out of Arizona. And the Browns give up the first down. Mo Hurst checks into the game there. You can see him next to Miles, re-signed. And they'll go play action. Browns taken care of on the rush, and that gives them time, but knocked out of his hands. Jahan Dotson there. Denzel Ward punching it out, incomplete. Under center, Caleb Williams. They'll stretch it left side to Robinson. Nobody over there for the Browns. Emerson able to push him backwards long enough for Thornhill to get home. 3rd and 2 now for the Commanders. Stretch it left side again. Nobody over there, and he'll get the first down. Browns having a hard time setting the edge. 18 for 132 right now is what Robinson's at. Now, again, they're down by 13, so they're just not going to be able to keep running it over and over again. This time, JOK says no more for a TFL. Williams under center again. Now he'll say something to the double tight end side. 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Quick throw to one of those tight ends, and JOK decks him, dislodging the football. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that pass coverage there was really nice from JOK, just watching the eyes, recognizing the ball flight, and then putting a pop on the receiver to jar it loose.
Downey Brown does convert. Got a little skinny in the seam, and he beat Cam Mitchell, who was into the game. First down, Commanders. But again, right now, clock is not in their favor with just 80 seconds to go here in this 3rd quarter. Play action, but then Miles from the other side gets home for a nice sack. Just trips up the rookie with a big right mitt.
That was a sweet sack. Just very athletic play from Myles Garrett, getting around the edge so quickly, able to get back there and trip him up.
Gosh. Robinson just doing whatever he wants. 2nd and 14 to 3rd and 6 because of Brian Robinson. Now last play potentially of this quarter, pending an incompletion, tipped, almost picked, and then it was caught, but 4th and inches.
Oh my.
Tipped up by the receiver, JOK had it in his hands, and then back to the tight end, and it looked like they were going to go for it, but we're going to have to wait till the 4th quarter. Switching the field here, 20-7. Browns with the lead as we throw up our 4s, now 4th and inches. And they changed their mind. Brandon McManus, their free agent kicker, decide they're going to take the points now, does Dan Quinn. And so McManus's kick is up, and it is good. Browns lead now 20-10. Hopefully I will have proved to them that they can run the football enough and not have to keep taking over to do so. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on Sports. This is our 2024 season sim after a virtual offseason. We have videos on both the draft and free agency. If you'd like to see where your guys ended up, Gibson, juke move to the 45. Nice run. Antonio Gibson, a new pickup for us as a free agent and a big gainer of about 20.
Yeah, good to see the run game working out there. Hit the hole quickly, which is that decisive factor can make a big difference because it's hard for that second level to get to you if you're decisive to the hole.
Absolutely. Little 6-yard out route to Mike Evans, another one of our free agent pickups. He's had a little bit more pedestrian day here, at least so far. His previous 2 weeks, he was at 9 catches and 8 catches for over 150 yards and multiple touchdowns. A shot that time. Josie Jewell, the former Bronco, and now linebacker, setting up a 3rd and 4 here. Let's see if the Browns can convert. Watson changing the play, sending Moore up to the top of the screen. He's in a slot inside of Mike Evans. Back to pass. Good protection. Right side throw, and just terribly incomplete. A little bit out of sorts at times, Watson. And Stefanski going to opt to punt this one again from the 45. Thought about it from 4th and 4, but let's see if a better punt can happen. Yeah, from the 16, that's better, I guess. Let's see if the D can get another stop. Hey, Sean, welcome in, and go Browns. Welcome to the NOS Dome, the Nagy on Sports Dome. We built a new stadium here in Cleveland, and you're looking at it. That's pretty nice looking stadium, if we don't say so ourselves. Pressure coming. Now Williams is in trouble, and he'll throw it away.
Miles,
potentially wisely.
Yeah, Miles bit on the inside there. Yes. That's unlike him. He probably comes away with that sack.
20-10 now. 2nd and 10. Quick throw right side and a wide open Jahan Dotson. Juke move and then thrown out of bounds by Delpit, but Ward might be searching for his jock out there because a sweet little move for the former Nittany Lion, Jahan Dotson. Hey, Wendell, welcome in the game or in real life? Pressure coming again, Miles, and this time Williams very wisely throws it away. Still took a shot and then has to eat a little bit of Miles's garbage. 2nd and 10 now. Back to pass. Williams, right side, caught again. Diami Brown. Just a little bit too much cushion there from Denzel Ward. As they're trying to keep everything in front of them. If they're going to go down the field, they're going to make them go slowly. That's for sure here. 1st and 10 to the midfield stripe. Robinson trying the left side. This time Zadarius Smith is able to disengage with his defender or with his blocker and do what you're supposed to do, which is make the tackle. He's been okay. He's got a touchdown and about 40 yards, but mostly because I've forced them to run as he'll throw back across the field to Robinson. Good tackle in open space by M.J. Emerson. I might just give Chubb his X Factor back whether he earns it. or not, because that's the only way he looks like Chubb.
That's right.
Williams throws it incomplete. 4th and 6. Emerson again. Tight in coverage all over the field, and they're going to go for it here with 11:10 on this fourth quarter clock. Dan Quinn, Cliff Kingsbury throwing out all the chips. He's rolling to the right. Pressure coming. Firing back across his body. Incomplete. Obo Okoronkwo providing some pressure. Thornhill, I believe, had the coverage on the rookie tight end, Tanner McLaughlin. And a turnover on downs for these Demolition Dogs.
Yeah, defense stepping up in a big way there on 4th down, finding it when they had to, and able to just get enough pressure that it was a little off target on the throw, and that ended up being the difference.
Yes. Hey, a run for 10 yards of our own.
Hey.
And I have to continue calling them, apparently. I can also put it in shoe clock mode now with 10 minutes to go.
There we go.
Instead of 4 minutes to go, or whenever they do in real life, or in the game. Spin move. Gibson, left side to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 10. Juke move at the 5, the 10 rather. What a run from Antonio Gibson, and because we're in coach mode, I can choose his celebration for him. Nice run. Sean, it's unfortunately not quite that sophisticated. I mean, it's cool that they let you change the stadium, and like you can relocate the team, or you can just rebuild the stadium. So I just rebuilt it, and then it gives you like 5 basic models. It gives you like open air, it gives you like canopy where like just the seats are covered, it gives you a retractable roof, it gives you a dome, it gives you all that stuff. So we just opted for like the basic spherical dome. And then it puts the Browns branding all over it, I guess, automatically. Third and goal from the 8, huh? Turn it up, he says. There you go. Now let's get the dogs barking. Watson, back to pass, fires over the middle, picked in the end zone. That's not what we wanted. Oh boy, Jatavius Martin, the safety, intercepts it. He returns it foolishly just to the 7, but the second pick of the day for Watson is a tough one, as they have, at the very least, 3 points in their back pocket.
What I'm trying to understand is why the heck does Madden seem to think that was a perfect accuracy throw, and then it said perfect accuracy interception. To me, those things are not compatible.
Yes, I would agree. Not compatible indeed. Browns lead by 10. Still here. Let's see if we can get some points from the defense. Nice tackle there. JOK right with Brian Robinson out of the backfield. Just his 3rd catch for 7 yards. So we've kept him in check in the pass game, but in the run game, he has been very good here now. 3rd and 7. Can we get off the field? Williams firing. Got his man again. John Bates, the tight end. The Bates Hotel. Catching it across the middle to the 23. They get out of the shadow of their own end zone. 6:35 on the fourth quarter clock. Robinson to the right side. Everybody's blocked. I wonder if it's because I have like a Jim Schwartz heavy, like a lot of man playbook. Is that why we stink against the run? Like, should I put some more zone defense in there?
I don't know that that's going to change a lot against the run necessarily.
I mean, I don't have a ton of blitzing in there. Like, occasionally there's a blitz, but yeah, for the most part, it's just a lot of single high, man up, or cover 2, man up. Just like, let our dudes do what they do. First down as he got McLaurin. Little Buckeye on Buckeye crime as T-Mac beat Denzel across the middle, and they are into Browns territory, but the clock keeps on slipping into the future here. First down at the 46. Williams over the middle again. In traffic, knocked away by Denzel. He punched that one out late. Cool play as Diami Brown tried to make the catch. 2nd and 10 for the rookie Caleb Williams, number 1 overall draft pick. Beat out Sam Howell in camp. Oh, almost picked again. Ward, I'm not sure what had his feet down. Those luxury boxes.
So nice.
Blitz a little more, Fellegren. Add a few more blitzes. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of our defense, is the pressure with 4 as they're getting right now, and Williams has to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. Schwartz blitzes very infrequently because he didn't have to. All right, here we go on a 4th and 10. Here's the game with 5:07 to go. Williams rolling, pressure, dumps it right side, knocked away. Cam Mitchell. He has showed up in a big way today. Brian Robinson wasn't going to have a chance at the first down, but Mitchell just decks him and the ball comes out.
This defense has just won 2 in a row on fourth down on the back-to-back drives, and showing what they're made of with a little determination and heart, digging deep on those 4th down snaps.
Yes, indeedy. If you throw another pass, I'm going to have to take over one more time to make sure that you stop throwing. At least you're still in shoe clock. Thank you. Shove up the middle. Hit hard. Jerron Payne in the middle of that defensive line. 3rd and 3. You can still run it here. It's okay.
And they won't.
Well, at least they got it to Chad for a first down. So if you've lost the privilege, I'm taking over. Yeah, I'm not sure. Fellegren, Kit may have a better understanding of this than I do, but do they call it green dog? Is that what it is when it's basically like you're responsible for covering the running back, and if he stays into block, then you just automatically blitz?
That is what it is. So basically what Phil's describing here, and yeah, it does make it look like JOK is blitzing more often. It's not that he's a called or designed blitz, it's that his responsibility doesn't come out. They keep him in to block, and that's where they free them up to come in on a late delayed blitz when the responsibility doesn't materialize, and then if you see a lane, you can take it. That's essentially how that works.
Yeah, it could be a running back, could be a tight end, could be anybody. But yeah, if he's on man coverage and he stays in, then you're like, well, okay, I guess I'll blitz. So that might be leave them alone and let them pass. Come on, big dog, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to go 3-0. I know Watson can throw more picks. But I at least got them to the 2-minute warning without calling another play. So, as you wish, Princess Buttercup. 3rd and 6. Oh, surprise. Back to pass. Watson. He's going to run, and he's going to get a big sack. Daniil Hunter. And then an immediate timeout called, so this one may not quite be all the way over just yet. And another shank for Bojorquez out at the 33. That was a terrible punt.
What are we doing right now? This game should have been long since won, and we're sitting here just flirting with it like, I mean, it's not good. Certainly, that's one way to put this. This is not the way you want to try to close out a game, giving every opportunity to the other team to stay in it.
Yep, Williams across the middle. How about Denzel again? Dislodging football from the offensive player. 3rd and 5. 94 seconds left in this game. Browns leading by 10. Caleb Williams, 1st round overall pick. Incomplete now. Another 4th down coming. He's now 22 of 47 as they have really shut him down in the pass game. And thanks to their lead, even though Brian Robinson has been really good, he has not been able to hurt them much in this second half.
Well, let's see if the Browns defense can hold 3
Now this is finally the game. Incomplete! They do! Threw it in the middle of no one there. Isaiah Simmons, the closest thing to catching the football, I think. And nice play there with 1:27. Will they hand the ball off? I think that's got to be like three PBUs or 4. I guess we can look. Here's Gibson. He's been better. He's been solid today. Great kind of that 3-headed punch with Chubb and Ford, and now Antonio Gibson. Now Chubb juking in the backfield, pushing the pocket, or the pile rather, now at the 3rd and 2. And first down from Gibson, that'll do it. Game, set, and match for this one. Kit, why don't you go ahead and start wrapping it up while these seconds tick by?
Yeah, well, it certainly wasn't the best execution in this game, but it's a game that the Browns certainly should have won. They do. They're going to win this one 20-10 after some inspired defense. Really impressive there late, in particular, going 3 for 3 on 4th down to conversion attempts to keep Washington from having a chance to come back in this one. Offense wasn't doing them much favors, trying to pass the ball and get too fancy when they probably should have been running the ball more. And obviously some situational coach mode required to force them to do that, as they were not going to do it on their own.
So the Browns get the 20-10 victory in the inaugural game here in the Nostome, the new Cleveland Browns Dome Stadium that we built right before this game. The magic of technology. 20-10 is the final score. Let's take a quick gander. Defense really stepped up in that second half, to Kit's point as well. Rookie Caleb Williams, 22 of 48, 204 and an interception. That's a 49.3 quarterback rating. Brian Robinson, however, 23 for 154. Keep in mind he had about 120 of that in the first half. And then the Browns really did lock it down in the second. Diami Brown with 7, also 3 drops, 4 for Dotson. How about the rookie Tanner McLaughlin? 5 drops to go with 3 catches. And Terry McLaurin really shut down today by these receivers, by these defensive backs. Jamin Davis, 16 tackles, 11 for Josie Jewell, 9 for St. Just. 1 sack for Leonard Williams and Daniil Hunter, both of their their edge rushers that I brought in for them in free agency. The 2 picks were by Jartavius Martin and Emmanuel Forbes, their first-round draft pick from last year, who was number 13. I wonder how much Caleb Williams gave him for number 13. Watson today, 21 of 41 for 236. That's not a tremendously high average, just 5.7 per completion. DTR 1 for 1 for -4 on that ridiculous shovel pass fake field goal. Chubb 18 for 59 and a touchdown. 10 for 81 for Gibson. 7 for 28. So I like that. 18, 10, and 7. That feels like a great number. I just wish that I didn't have to do so much of the forcing of that. 7 for 56 today for Mike Evans. 5 for 50 for the Chief. 2 drops today for Elijah Moore. 4 for 37. Coop 3 for 71, and he had the touchdown. Chubb and Gibson with a couple of catches themselves. Leading tackler Greg Newsome and J.O.K. Sacks today, 2 for Miles, 1 for Tomlinson, 1 for Dos Unos out of the middle. And then Denzel had the 1 pick and 5 pass deflections. You asked about it. How about 5 pass deflections today for Denzel Ward to go with 8 tackles? That was a pretty darn good football game for him. Well, gang, appreciate you guys being on. Yes, I believe the Broncos are next. Kid is correct. So we'll get to see another rookie quarterback, and that's Bo Nix, the former Auburn Tiger, and then ending his career for the Oregon Ducks. And then we'll get to see a healthy Joe Burrow and the Bengals. So, again, appreciate you guys being on. Browns at 3-0. That's where we needed to be. You can see the Ravens at 2-0 and the Bengals and Steelers both 1-1. So we'll get a better idea of where they're at after this week. The Steelers are playing the... Where are they? I don't see them. The Steelers
Chargers.
are playing the...
Chargers.
There they are. They're playing the Chargers. The 2-0 Jim Harbaugh Chargers. And the Bengals are hosting the Raiders. So likely going to be a win there. You can start to see some of the simulated statistics materializing on the right side. Derrick Henry, he is a Los Angeles Charger, leading the NFL with 279 yards and 2 touchdowns. Look at Mike Evans, 31 for 364 and 3 TDs to start his Browns tenure. All right, guys, really appreciate you being on. Enjoy the rest of this lovely weekend. Again, probably sometime middle of the day tomorrow. Join Kit and I for another sim. That'll be that Broncos sim, and I'll probably try to do another one on Monday, even if Kit's got to go to work, but we haven't talked about it yet. So we'll try to get one every day here. Thanks for being on with us. You guys certainly are the best. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. For Kit out on the left coast, Phil here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy on Sports. We'll get out of here the same way we always do by saying, Go